Elena had never been good at waiting. Waiting felt like weakness to her, like leaving things unfinished, like trusting something unseen to do what she could handle herself. She believed in God, yes, but she also believed that God helped those who helped themselves. And Elena helped herself often. She planned, she prepared, she anticipated problems before they arrived and solved them before anyone else noticed. When things went wrong, she adjusted quickly. When doors closed, she knocked harder or found a window. Waiting, in her mind, was what people did when they didn't know what to do next. Elena always knew what to do next. She was 42, successful by most standards, a project manager in a hospital system, respected, reliable, always 10 steps ahead. Her calendar was color-coded. Her meals were planned. Her life moved forward because she pushed it forward. Even her faith fit neatly into that rhythm. She prayed in the mornings, brief, efficient prayers. She attended church regularly, volunteered occasionally, tithed faithfully. But when she prayed, her prayers often sounded like instructions. God, I need you to open this door. God, help me fix this. God, show me the next step. And when answers didn't come quickly, Elena stepped in. She told herself it was responsibility. The truth was more fragile. Elena was afraid that if she stopped moving, everything would fall apart. The first sign that something was wrong came on a Tuesday. Elena was in the middle of a meeting explaining timelines and deliverables when a wave of dizziness swept through her. The room tilted slightly, like the floor had loosened beneath her feet. She paused mid-sentence. Someone asked, "Elena, you okay?" She smiled automatically. "Just need some water." She finished the meeting anyway. She always finished what she started. Later that afternoon, the headaches came sharp and insistent. She swallowed painkillers and kept working. But something about him felt steady, unmoving, like a presence that didn't rush. Elena's heart raced. "Who are you?" she whispered. He smiled softly. "A messenger." Fear flickered, then curiosity. "I must be hallucinating," Elena said quickly. "The medication." "You are awake," the angel said. And this is real. Elena swallowed. Why are you here? The angel folded his hands. Because you are waiting. I don't wait, Elena snapped. Then she softened. I don't know how. The angel nodded. We know. She frowned. Who is we? There are others, he said, each with a message. Elena's breath caught. From God? The angel met her gaze. Yes. Tears sprang to her eyes unexpectedly. Then tell him, she said, voice trembling. Tell him I don't understand this. Tell him I need answers. The angel's voice remained calm. My message is not about answers. Elena felt irritation rise. Then what is it about? The angel leaned forward slightly. Stillness. Elena laughed weakly. I'm lying in a hospital bed. How much more still do I need to be? The angel's eyes softened. Your body is still. Your spirit is not. She looked away. You have spent your life moving ahead of God, the angel continued gently. Not away from him, but ahead of him. You asked him to bless your plans instead of waiting for his. Elena's throat tightened. I was trying to do good. And you did? The angel said. But now, God is inviting you to something different. What? She whispered. To wait without fixing. To trust without controlling. To rest without planning. Tears spilled freely now. I don't know how, Elena admitted. The angel stood. You will learn. And if I can't? She asked. The angel smiled. That is why there are 3 of us. The room dimmed slightly, then returned to normal. The chair was empty. She stared out the window, watching cars move freely below. I should be doing something, she muttered. You are, a voice said gently. She turned. A woman stood near the window, hands folded, expression kind but serious. Elena didn't panic this time. You're another messenger, she said quietly. Yes, the angel replied. Elena sighed. Let me guess. More waiting. The angel smiled faintly. Yes, but differently. Elena crossed her arms weakly. I've waited my whole life. For promotions. For answers. For things to work out. The angel shook her head. You waited with conditions. With timelines. With backup plans. Elena's eyes filled. That's how you survive. Sometimes, the angel said, but survival is not the same as surrender. Elena swallowed hard. What's your message? The angel stepped closer. Release. Release what? Responsibility for outcomes that were never yours to carry. Elena laughed bitterly. If I don't carry them, who will? The angel's gaze was steady. God. Silence filled the room. I don't know how to let go, Elena whispered. If I stop holding everything together, it will all fall apart. The angel placed a hand gently over Elena's heart. It felt warm, grounding. Beloved, she said softly, some things are falling apart because you are holding them too tightly. Elena gasped, a sob breaking free. I'm scared, she admitted. Waiting feels like abandonment. The angel shook her head. Waiting is where God does his deepest work, not in movement, in trust. Elena closed her eyes. When you wait, the angel continued, you learn who you are without control, and you learn who God is without your interference. Tears streamed down Elena's face. Stay, she whispered. The angel smiled sadly. The third will come. Then she was gone. The third angel came the night Elena finally broke. She had just gotten off the phone with her supervisor, who assured her work would be handled without her. Instead of relief, Elena felt something crack. She hung up and stared at her hands. I'm not needed, she whispered. That was the truth beneath her busyness. If she stopped, she feared she would disappear. She curled onto her side and cried deep, unguarded sobs that shook her body. I don't know who I am if I'm not fixing, she whispered. I don't know how to wait without feeling useless. A presence filled the room stronger than before. The third angel stood at the foot of the bed, radiant in a way the others were not. Not blinding, grounded, powerful. Elena felt awe and peace simultaneously. Why am I here? She asked softly. The angel's voice was deep, steady. Because God is not punishing you. He is inviting you. To what? She whispered. To faith that waits. Elena shook her head. Waiting feels like doing nothing. The angel stepped closer. Waiting is obedience when movement would be easier. Elena swallowed. You took matters into your own hands because you believed God needed your help, the angel said. But God is asking you to see him differently. How? As sufficient. Elena's breath caught. This season is not about delay, the angel continued. It is about alignment. Alignment with what? She asked. With God's timing, God's pace, God's will. Elena stared at the ceiling. What if I miss something while I wait? The angel smiled. You will miss nothing meant for you. Silence stretched. Elena's voice was barely audible. What am I supposed to do now? The angel answered simply. Wait. Pray without instructions. Trust without conditions. Rest without guilt. And if I fail? She asked. The angel leaned closer. Then God will still be faithful. Warmth flooded Elena's chest. For the first time since the crisis began, she didn't feel the urge to plan. She felt the urge to breathe. Recovery was slow. Elena hated that. But something inside her changed. She stopped asking, when, and started asking, what are you teaching me? She prayed differently now. Not with lists, with honesty. God, I don't know what I'm doing. God, I'm scared. God, help me trust you here. And somehow, peace came not all at once, but steadily. Weeks later, when Elena finally left the hospital, she walked more slowly than before. She noticed the sky. She noticed silence. She noticed God in places she used to rush past. Waiting had not weakened her. It had refined her. She no longer needed to take everything into her own hands, because she had learned the holy strength of waiting with faith. And heaven recorded it simply. She waited, she trusted, and God was faithful. If this story encouraged your heart or gave you a moment of peace, please take a moment to like this video and share it so more people can hear something hopeful today. And if you'd like to continue listening to stories that strengthen faith, bring comfort, and remind us that God is near, please subscribe to this channel. Your support helps these stories reach others who may need encouragement. Thank you for listening. May peace stay with you until we meet again.